Unlocking the history and origins of Halloween. Welcome back to the Common Wise YouTube channel, your destination for answers and facts that'll leave you saying, wow, I never knew that. Today we're embarking on a thrilling journey to demystify Halloween's intriguing history and the reasons why we celebrate it. From ancient Celtic traditions to the Christian influences that shaped it, and the modern customs that have made it a global sensation, join us as we uncover the enchanting story behind one of the world's most cherished holidays. Stay tuned for a spellbinding exploration of Halloween's origins. The origins of Halloween. Halloween is a holiday that has captured the imagination and hearts of people all around the world. But where did it all begin? Why do we celebrate Halloween? The origins of Halloween can be traced back to an ancient Celtic festival called Samhain, which marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. The Celts believed that on the night of October 31st, the boundary between the living and the dead became blurred, and the spirits of the dead would roam the earth. To ward off these spirits, they would light bonfires and wear costumes and masks. With the spread of Christianity, the festival of Samhain was incorporated into the Christian calendar as All Hallows' Eve, the night before All Saints' Day. It was believed that on this night, evil spirits and witches were at their most powerful. To protect themselves, people would light candles and hollowed-out turnips to ward off evil spirits. Over time, Halloween evolved into a more community-based holiday, with the tradition of trick-or-treating emerging in the late 19th century. Children would go from door to door asking for treats and playing pranks if they were not rewarded. Today, Halloween has become a global phenomenon, celebrated in various ways around the world. From dressing up in costumes to carving pumpkins, Halloween has become a night of spooky fun and excitement. So why do we celebrate Halloween? It's a time to embrace the spooky and supernatural, to let our imaginations run wild, and to come together as a community to share in the joy of the holiday. How the Celts celebrated salmon. During the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, the Celts celebrated in a unique and fascinating way. This festival marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, but it held much deeper significance than simply the changing of seasons. It was a time when the boundary between the living and the dead was believed to be blurred, and the spirits of the deceased would roam the earth. To protect themselves from these wandering spirits, the Celts would light bonfires and wear costumes and masks. The fires were meant to ward off evil spirits, while the costumes and masks were thought to confuse and scare away any malevolent beings. But Samhain was not just about warding off spirits. It was also a time to honor and communicate with the ancestors. The Celts would set up altars and leave offerings for their deceased loved ones. They believed that by doing so, they could gain wisdom and guidance from the spirit world. In many ways, the rituals of the Celts during Samhain laid the foundation for the Halloween celebrations we know today. They tapped into the mystical and supernatural aspects of the season, and their practices of wearing costumes and lighting fires influenced the modern tradition of dressing up in costumes and carving pumpkins. So when we ask ourselves why do we celebrate Halloween, we can look to the ancient Celts and their celebration of Samhain as one of the key influences. Their connection to the spirit world and their reverence for the dead remind us to embrace the mysterious and honor our ancestors as we come together to celebrate this enchanting holiday. Christian influences on Halloween. As Halloween evolved over the centuries, it also took on influences from Christianity. One of the most significant Christian influences on Halloween can be seen in the incorporation of the holiday into the Christian calendar as All Hallows' Eve, the night before All Saints' Day. This tradition began in the 8th century, when Pope Gregory III designated November 1st as a day to honor all saints and martyrs. All Hallows' Eve or Halloween was believed to be a time when evil spirits and witches were at their most powerful. To protect themselves, Christians would light candles and hollowed-out turnips, just as the Celts had done, to ward off evil spirits. Another Christian influence on Halloween is the concept of memento mori, or remember you will die. In Christian tradition, Halloween serves as a reminder of the fleeting nature of life and the inevitability of death. This perspective encourages reflection on one's mortality and the need for spiritual preparation. Today, some Christian denominations have mixed feelings about Halloween, with some embracing it as a secular holiday and others rejecting it due to its pagan origins. Nevertheless, the Christian influences on Halloween continue to shape the way the holiday is celebrated. From the lighting of candles to honor the saints to the concept of memento mori, Christianity has added depth and meaning to Halloween, intertwining spiritual contemplation with the fun and festivities that have come to define the holiday. Trick-or-treating and other modern traditions. Trick-or-treating has become synonymous with Halloween, and it's hard to imagine the holiday without this beloved tradition. The practice of going door to door and asking for treats has its roots in ancient customs, but it has evolved over time into a fun and exciting experience for children and adults alike. Today, children dress up in their favorite costumes and armed with pumpkin-shaped buckets or bags. They go from house to house saying the magic words trick or treat. In return, they receive a variety of candies and treats, ranging from bite-sized chocolates to spooky-shaped gummies. But trick-or-treating is not just about the treats. It's also a chance for communities to come together and share in the Halloween spirit. Neighbors decorate their homes with cobwebs, pumpkins, and spooky decorations, creating a festive atmosphere. As children go from house to house, they not only collect candy, but also experience a sense of camaraderie and excitement, knowing that they are part of a larger community celebration. In recent years, alternative options to traditional trick-or-treating have emerged, such as trunk-or-treating, where cars are decorated and parked in a central location for children to go from trunk to collect candy. This ensures a safe and controlled environment for children to enjoy the Halloween festivities. Another modern tradition is Halloween parties and parades. Schools, community centers, and even workplaces host Halloween-themed events, with costume contests, haunted houses, and spooky activities for everyone to enjoy. As Halloween continues to evolve, new traditions are being created every year, making it a holiday that stays fresh and exciting. Whether it's carving pumpkins, bobbing for apples, or watching scary movies, Halloween traditions bring joy and excitement to people of all ages. So this Halloween, embrace the tradition of trick-or-treating and enjoy the modern festivities that have become an integral part of this enchanting holiday. Dress up, collect treats, and join in the fun with your community. After all, Halloween is a time to let your imagination run wild, indulge in some sweet treats, and create lasting memories with family and friends. The globalization of Halloween. The spirit of Halloween has transcended borders and cultural boundaries, making it a global phenomenon celebrated in various ways around the world. While Halloween originated from ancient Celtic traditions and was later influenced by Christianity, it has evolved into a holiday that is now embraced by people of different backgrounds and beliefs. In the United States, Halloween is characterized by elaborate decorations, creative costumes, and trick-or-treating. Children and adults alike immerse themselves in the Halloween spirit, carving pumpkins, attending haunted houses, and hosting parties. It's a time when communities come together to celebrate, share spooky stories, and create lasting memories. In other parts of the world, Halloween is also gaining popularity. In Mexico, they celebrate the Day of the Dead, which coincides with Halloween. During this time, families gather to honor and remember their deceased loved ones, creating elaborate altars and sharing festive meals. In Japan, Halloween has become a highly commercialized holiday, with costume parties and themed events taking place throughout the country. Similarly, in European countries like the UK and Ireland, Halloween has been embraced as a time for costume parties, fireworks, and bonfires. The globalization of Halloween has allowed people from different cultures to embrace the holiday's festive spirit and create their own unique traditions. It's a time for communities to come together, to let their imaginations run wild, and to celebrate the magic and excitement that Halloween brings. So whether you find yourself in a small town in America or a bustling city in Asia, Halloween is a holiday that transcends boundaries, allowing people from all walks of life to join in the fun and festivities. It's a testament to the universal appeal of this enchanting holiday and the joy it brings to people around the world. Thanks for watching. Like and